Hey guys, it's Tanish from Local Niche Marketing. And in this video, we are going to cover automation for new leads in GoHighLevel. We are going to see that how many inbound channels are there in GoHighLevel and what kind of actions we could take in order to engage with our leads, follow up with our leads, what kind of actions do we need for our staff members, and what kind of actions do we need to update the pipeline stages. So if you talk about the impact of automation for new leads, so you can see that there are significant amount of benefits that you are going to get if you are any business. So increase conversion rates, right? And this is really important, right? So odds of contacting a lead decrease by 10 times after just 5 minutes. So it's very essential for any business to engage with their customer in first 5 minutes. Otherwise, they will lose their interest. And also, there are other benefits like improved lead quality, shorter sales cycles, and the list goes on, right? So now so there are I mean are there could be more than the listed inbound channels in GoHighLevel, but we are going to create automations for all of these channels, which include forms, surveys, quizzes, Facebook lead forms, Facebook Instagram DMs, chat widget, uh, calendars, Google Business Profile. Um, we could add WhatsApp if you have integrated in your business. So that could be also an inbound channel for your business, right? So, and what we are going to cover live in this video is that we are going to set up workflows for each channel. We are going to set actions for leads, staff members, and pipeline stages, and develop a follow-up sequence plus a 7-day nurture sequence, and also setting up workflow for appointment confirmation and reminders. So let's just get started, right? So first of all, if you so this is our pipeline that we are currently working in, right? So new lead, follow-ups, lead replied, contacted. So this could be actually in here, right? So once a lead comes in, we will create uh, some basic actions like updating our pipeline stage, notifying our sales members, and also creating a task for our sales team to follow up with them, right? And also, a single message will be dropped for the lead that, hey, if we are doing it for a real estate business, hey, if you are interested in selling or buying a new home in your city, right? And once um, and we can then add tags according to the channels, so we can know that, okay, this lead came from this channel, or this is the lead coming from our new Facebook offer. So this can help us proactively think about our marketing spend, our marketing efforts. So let's just get started, right? So we are inside the workflow section or automation section inside GoHighLevel. And so once a lead comes in, so we will be building first of all for forms surveys, right? So we have a form, and let's just see the form where it is. Okay, insights, builder, myself here. Oh my God. All right. So this is the form that we have created for this video, right? So, service of interest. What is your pain point that you're looking to solve? This is just a generic form that could be customized for any business. But just for this tutorial sake, we will just stick to it, right? So once a lead comes in, so we are going to create a folder for we are doing a demo of real estate business. So we can create a folder real estate demo. And in this folder, first we are going to create a workflow for a lead that just came from a form on our website, right? So that will be form to pipeline. Name is test. So add a trigger, form submitted, and not all of the forms, right? Form is and real estate form. Great. First thing first, we need to add a tag, right, from where it came. So it came from our website funnel or something, right? Um, and we need to assign a user, right? And will be this person. And then we need to create our opportunity, right? Inside our pipeline. So pipeline is test. We are going to create opportunity name, and this will be contact uh, first name, right? Okay. Once that is done, we will then send them a reply or an SMS that, hey, you just booked, hey, contact first name. Thank you for reaching us out. Let us know if you are interested in buying or selling a house in Texas. Okay. Right. So and then our we can add company name, sorry, our own company name, location, right? Count and name. Okay. So that's the first interaction that we have done with the lead. And then we are going to create a task for the team member to just quickly follow up with them, right? Follow up with ASAP and assigned to the same user due in 1 day, right? Actually, not in 1 day because that is a hot lead right now. And we also need to send an internal notification email to the assigned user. Subject will be a new lead came for buying or selling. Here are the details, and then again email, name, phone, and that will be the contact fields, right? First name, this will be the name, okay? This will be the email, okay? And that will be the phone number of the contact. So once that is done, so we have done it um, for the form which was on our website, right? So we also have a survey that is already built. So what we can actually do is that we can add a survey here, or we can actually duplicate it and duplicate this workflow, um, because what I'm trying to achieve here is that the separate actions or separate assets are built to personalize the experience. Because if we do same thing, for example, we can add a trigger here for surveys, but the survey has different custom fields in it, right? For example, for a real estate business, it could be what is your price range that you are looking to buy a house in Texas, right? um, have you done your research in a particular area, things like that, right? So we can more personalize it. So I am of the opinion that if you just duplicate the same um, workflow, and then change the trigger from the form name to the survey name, that will create more personalization to the lead, instead of just sending the same messages or follow-ups to the lead, right? So we are going to do the same thing, right? um, okay, so once that is created, we are going to duplicate the workflow, and we can say survey pipeline test. Okay, right. So the form, we need to change the trigger, right? So the form is not there. We will just delete it and create a new trigger, that is survey submitted. And which survey it is? Survey is real estate survey, right? Add a tag, not website this time, it's a survey. Okay. uh, the same, assigned to the same user, create opportunity, this will remain same. Now the SMS will be different, right? Because they have let us know their intent. um, and we can change this message according to the response they have given inside the survey. So in the first message we can say something like that. We are running a special offer for buying uh buying your house in Texas. And we can I mean, this is just this is something that just came up in my mind. So we can definitely go further and create something like, I don't know, maybe we can run an offer like free assessment of your house, of your house. So in this way, we are clear now that this lead came from a survey, and this is actually a lead that is more interested in buying. So we have personalized the experience accordingly, right? Add a task will remain same. Follow up with contact ASAP. Follow up, okay. An internal notification will be a new lead came for selling his house. Maybe you have two teams, right? One is that is looking for buying new houses or buying the lead houses, and one team is working on selling lead houses. So it will be great if you can just differentiate here, and then you can assign these tasks to buying and selling teams accordingly, right? So here are the details. That's it, right? Again, the same goes for uh, the quiz, because quiz can have different um, angles of targeting the lead. So we can duplicate this workflow and change it to now quiz, right? So we just need to change the trigger. First, we need to delete it and add a new trigger. Uh, quiz submitted, and is real estate quiz. So we just need to change the tag from survey to quiz, and we can definitely add all this under one workflow with um, if the workflow trigger, if with the help of if else, like if else. Now we need to say that workflow trigger is quiz submitted, right? And save action, and then we can add a tag here, right? And then if we want to, if we can add a form submitted here. So uh, form is this, and then we can add a branch here as well. um, Duplicate branch, and this will give us a form. Now form submitted, and we can personalize the experiences accordingly. But I like to separate things for my own understanding and for the business owner's perspective, because a lot of business owners are not that much tech savvy, and if they want to change anything, it will make a lot more sense if they have a separate structure to work on, right? So once that is done, we can just delete this. I've just let you know that how we can set all these things up in one workflow, right? Now we need to set up a workflow uh, with follow-ups, right? So we need to create a follow-up sequence. Start from scratch, and in this workflow, follow-up, right? It will, this particular workflow will not have any triggers, because what we are going to do is that we can we will be adding wait time of 90 minutes, and once the 90 minutes are completed from all the three workflows that we built, they will be sent to this workflow in which they will be we will be sending out the lead SMS after 1 hour with the follow up like, hey, are you still interested in selling your house in your city? We are running a deal. It's a limited time offer, things like that, to make them reply to this follow up sequence, so that we keep the lead engaged with our business. So let's just build this one out, right? So after the 90 minutes have passed in other three workflows, we are then going to send them an SMS, right? Hi, again, contact first name. Are you still interested in selling your house? Okay. And that's the first follow up, right? And then we will wait for 2 hours or maybe 3 hours, right? 3 hours. And we need to make sure that we are sending them messages in business hours, 3 hours. If if the time is in between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. according to the sub account time zone, then it will send this the other action. We will then send again another SMS stating that, hi, contact first name again, first name. We just bought a house in Texas at this amount. Are you still willing to sell? Okay, that's the second follow up message, and then after 1 day or 2 days, we will just send them a time sensitive offer that, hey, if you're still interested, we can take off our service fee that is this much amount, right? First, we need to add a wait step here. Uh, 1 day, again the same thing, advanced window save that action, and lastly SMS, right? I contact first name or name. This is our last day of our, or this could be um, free assessment offer will expire today. Apply, book, book to schedule a meeting with one of our agents in Texas. Right. So this is how, we can add a lot more actions here, but let's just stick to it. For follow up, I think we can add 1 more day or 2 more days. It totally depends on the scenarios and the amount of testing we are doing for that particular business. Once that is done, we will then want to stop on response, which means that if a lead replies to any of these SMSs, we will just stop our responses from this workflow. Now, So quizzes, now the Facebook lead forms, Instagram DM, chat widget, right? So follow-ups are done. So the same form will be duplicated for Facebook lead forms, right? Facebook lead forms. If we are running any social media marketing campaigns, so we will then be coming here, deleting our this trigger, adding a new trigger of Facebook lead form page. Is we need to select a page because there is no integration in the sub account. But if you have integrated your Facebook, and I will let you see that how you can integrate your Facebook page and you know and add these filters here. You just need to specify the page name is and the form name is, and you also need to map your fields. Once you do that, the same follow-up sequence will run for them as well. Like it will create an opportunity, it will be that lead will be assigned to the particular user, a task will be added, things like that, right? So this is also done, and the way to integrate Facebook page is if you click on the settings and click integrations, you are going to see here. You can see here, right? You just need to connect it, and once you connect it, it will ask you to select your page, and once you select your page, you can then select your ad account. Once that is done, you will have to map your fields here. Like for the first name, you will have to map it on first name. For email, you have to map it on email, and for the phone number, you will have to map it on phone number. So that is how you are going to integrate for your Facebook to go high level. Now the Facebook lead form is done. The second one, or the fourth one, is Facebook and Instagram DMs. The same, I think the same thing will be applied to, if you just duplicate this workflow, and this is Facebook DM pipeline test. It will be added to the pipeline. Create. We just need to again remove the trigger and create a new trigger of Facebook DM. But, customer replied. Sorry, the trigger I just forgot. The trigger is customer replied. You have to select your select your replied to a channel that is Facebook Messenger. Click save, and instead of you can add these things again. You can add change the tag, Facebook page or meta page, whatever you want to call it. Once you do that, it will be assigned to that user. It will be created an opportunity, and instead of mass SMS, you will create a Facebook interactive messenger in which you can copy the same SMS um, that we okay you can copy the same SMS inside it. and you can do different type of stuff here. Add a button, quick replies. If you add a button, it will give you the option to open a website, call number, perform action. So you can set a call number if you are really active on your phone. Then it will be highly suggested to use a call number, and then enter a button, call us now, and you can give a phone number here, maybe just for testing purpose. Save it. Okay, right. Oh God. Okay, right. So call us now. What happens if they call to you? We can do that, and actually this condition will be more. If they called us now, you can create different actions. Otherwise, you can, if they don't do any action on the Facebook thing, so default will run again like this. An SMS will be sent out, a task will be added, an internal notification will be sent to the assigned user. Actually, we can just remove the SMS because we don't have their phone number, so we will just delete that, right? So that is for the Facebook DMs. Same goes for the Instagram DMs. Like you just have to duplicate the same thing for Instagram DMs, and you can write Insta DM pipeline test. Change the reply channel from Facebook Messenger to Instagram DM, and the same flow will follow. Instead of Facebook interactive message, you will have to change it to uh, Instagram interactive message. Here it is, and we will be doing that, right? And we can add the same thing like we did in buttons. So we will add a button here, action, open a website. We will give a link here, and the the customization, uh, goes according to your own needs. But if you are sending a message and also on default timeout, you're sending people, adding tasks for your internal team, that will do your job because they will be engaging with the lead through the messenger or phone or email or whatever it is, so that no lead is lost, right? Once that is done, chat widget, calendars, and Google Business Profile. For Google Business Profile, same will be, we will just change the, because this video is getting a lot longer, so I will just go through until the chat widget. And calendars, for calendars, you can see my another video. I'll drop the link in the description because it's a whole, um, whole, there are three steps that I have discussed for calendar, for setting up calendars, sending the appointment confirmation reminders, what you can do for no shows, and the appointment cancellation. So I will drop the link in the description. But for now, that is the last part of the video. When a lead just came from the chat widget, what you are going to do, right? So for chat widget, the form, because it's still a form on the web, on the chat widget. So we will just uh, call it a chat widget pipeline test again. And once if the chat widget is not already made, what you can do is you can click on sites, click on chat widget, and create new. And you just have to select live chat here, um, and then a chat window, what kind of titles you want to add, contact form and form options. I would like to add email as well. So once that is done, you can give it a name. Okay, that's saved. Save it, and once that is created, the chat widget, we will then go and edit a workflow. And so it will also be a customer reply to a channel, because that's a channel. If you go inside the filters and replied to a channel, it will be a chat widget and save trigger. Right. So last thing we need to do is we need to send all the people on all these workflows to the follow-up sequence that we initially left out, right? So after waiting for 90 minutes, all the people will be sent to that follow-up workflow. 90 minutes, save action, and send them to another workflow. Sorry, add to workflow. Add to a workflow, select a workflow that will be follow-up, right? That's it. So you need to do it for all the workflows, so they can consistently get the follow-up emails. And uh, once you do that, if they reply to the follow-up workflow, the workflow will be stop on response automatically. And for those who do not replied to your follow-up, you can create a task of finally engaging them with via the sales team by calling them. And once that is done, you will then create a nurture sequence for maybe 30 to 180 days, where you will be sending emails about the latest updates happening inside taxes, or latest current rates of the houses, things like that, so they can be re-engaged, and they know that you are still in the business. And this is how you will create a nurture sequence. So I really hope that you guys like this video. If you want help with GoHighLevel, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, Google ads, you can contact us. Everything will be mentioned inside the description of the video. Thank you.